have a first-time champ in this Division A girls state basketball title game. Thompson and Valley City about to square off at the Minot State Dome. Welcome courtside, everybody. Alongside a Miss Basketball Award winner, Holly Johnson, I'm Cullen Holt. We've been having just a blast all week long with these games. It is the state championship rematch everybody has been waiting for. Devils Lake and Kindred remixing the 2024 title game here at the Bismarck Event Center. Last year, Devils Lake upended Kindred, ending Kindred's bid for a perfect season and ending their own 99-year state title drought. Hello, everybody, and welcome courtside at the Division A Boys Basketball State Tournament. Alongside a state champ himself, Zach Dosh, I am Cullen Holt. These two teams each come into tonight with one loss. Kindred, their lone loss to an out-of-state team. Devils Lake has one loss. It came about a month ago to this very Kindred team, and Zach, it just feels like these two squads have been on a collision course.
And here comes Omaha, 2-on-1. Waddles, back-to-back trays, and he's got his Mavericks in front.
Deflected pass turns into a Kindred break. It's Peraza with authority. 6-point NDSU advantage. Nelson with the patience in the bucket. Hannestead tries again, and he dials in for three to put North back in front.
Drive and a kick, wide open look, right down the pipe for Anniston Hornet.
Three to shoot, somebody's got to let it go. There goes Clabo. Oh, goodness, that's vintage Mason Clabo.
That is.
Here's your tip-off presented by Skydancer Casino and Resort. And we are underway in this 2A championship game. Mason Clabo, the star ball handler for Davies, with it to start the game. Feeds it off to Colton Ranke. And now Colin Williams, who loses his footing, but does not lose the basketball. He is in trouble, though, and he kicks it out to Cade Olhauser. Williams again on the wing with 5 to shoot. Now he ventures into the paint, and Ranke sets his feet and leaves a three-pointer short, but a putback bucket is no good. It was Holden Whitty. Williams with another chance. Williams lowers his shoulder. 3 tries and no points on the opening possession for Davies.
Great battle by Century on the boards there. I know Coach Mattern isn't going to be too happy about those first 2 offensive rebounds, but all's forgiven.
This is Camden Kramer feeding it down to our Cass Clay player to watch for the Patriots. It's Garrett Nisley back up top to Drew Kemple. The only returning starter on this Century team is Kemple. Here's the youngster, the sophomore, Gibson Kinnebrew, off the window, and the rim just wouldn't let it drop.
One of the first questions we had, who draws the Mason Clabo assignment? That's Gibson Kinnebrew. I think Central will probably throw a couple different players at him, but
they throw a screen at him, and the three-pointer is in and out from Clabo. Ranke underneath. No! Davies getting all kinds of opportunities, and Williams draws a foul inside. So far, offensive rebounds the name of the game for the Eagles.
Absolutely. Davies keeping 2 players right around that rim at all times. So far, that's led to 4 offensive rebounds early in this one. I know it's been a big point of emphasis for Century all year. They've done a good job. I wouldn't say they have any individual great rebounders, but Century is generally a good rebounding team. And that's definitely going to be something they're going to have to clean up here.
Colin Williams had 10 rebounds last night. It's our first points of the game. Kick out. Kramer responds. So wish.
That's one of the things that I like about this Century team the most. They move the ball. They give up a good shot to get a great shot. They could have shot a little floater in the paint there. They decided to kick it out to the corner for Camden Kramer 3.
Clabo bouncing it down to Whitty, and a jump ball as Gibson Kinnebrew gets 2 hands on it. Turnover gives the ball back to Century.
That's what Century prides themselves on, digging it out of the paint. And the ball hits the paint, everybody's eyes are on it. They're trying to dig it out.
Drew Kemple, 17 points last night. Going baseline, gives it to Joey Kralik. Kramer, does he have another one in him? That's off the mark. Kralik, the rebound, and Clabo gets in there to tie it up. This will give it right back to Fargo Davies. Mason Clabo, the all-time leading scorer now in what was Class A and what is now Division 2A, basically the big schools division. Williams at the point. Turns the corner on Kinnebrew. Gets another chance, gets fouled as Colin Williams makes his second trip to the charity stripe, where he has shot almost 56% this season.
And it looks like that foul is going on Drew Kemple. They're reaching in from the backside. Part of the reason I'm watching that is obviously Gibson Kinnebrew drawing the Mason Clabo assignment. Very important for Century that Gibson stays out of foul trouble.
Davies leads the tournament field in free throws made and free throw percentage so far throughout this weekend. Williams 3 of 4. Kinnebrew, transition tray. The rebound is up for grabs. Cade Olhauser secures it. And here comes that Clabo on Kinnebrew matchup. Clabo trying to get going. Stumbling through the lane. Williams trying to dig the basketball out, and he puts it up and in.
Well, I think one thing that Davies is figuring out is, yes, Gibson Kinnebrew starting on Mason Clabo, but Century's also switching every ball screen. So Davies is just doing kind of a little dummy screen here to get the matchup they want on Mason Clabo. And there you see Kralik with the putback.
Joey Kralik gets on the stat sheet. He is their inside guy, their rebounding machine. 14 rebounds in their quarterfinal win over North. Clabo again with the ball inside of 10 to shoot. Feeding Whitty. And he's fouled as he fades away. This one will go on Nisley. We are all even in the early stages of this championship game. 5-all on WDAY.